Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is CC&E Budgets. My name is Erica and I am starting my YouTube channel to kind of, what everyone says, hold myself accountable, all while kind of navigating this financial freedom and just smart money moves way of life that we're on this path. So we're gonna start off with my monthly budget. So I like to do a monthly budget and then I follow up with a paycheck budget. But I like to see my month kind of at a glance. So in this calendar, I'm just using a regular Happy Planner. It's just the like extra large one. I don't really remember the name of it because I've got it so long ago, but I write down all my budgets, anything that I need to remember over here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn the page and you'll see my monthly budget here. So I have already filled in what my bills and things are here. So these are all the bills that I have in the month. And then I'm just gonna walk you guys through my bills and kind of answer some questions for you guys as I go through this. So a little bit about me before I get started. I am a active duty service woman. I've been in the Army now for 13 years. Well, almost 13. It'll be 13 at the end of October. And I am a salary worker, so my pay is pretty much the same all the time. The only changes is if I get some type of special duty pay, or I get a bonus of some sort, or a clothing allowance, something of that sort, or maybe if I travel somewhere. My husband, I'm married. We've been married for 13 years now, and he is not a salary worker, so he gets paid every 2 weeks. And then we have 2 children. I have a almost 12-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son. And then I have my dog, Zozo. So if you hear my kids come in or my dog bark, I'm very sorry, but this is real life and I got real kids. So and they're not used to me filming. So they are not used to me being in a room with the door closed. So they might come in. So let's get started to this budget. Now, my monthly income is about $6,616, give or take. This is really close. I try not to, it's going to be different this month because it's the anniversary. October is the anniversary month of me joining. So in November, I will have a little bit more pay because of that. So it's kind of like a raise. And then my husband, he gets paid about $4,000 a month. That is me going really low balling. I usually I go off the least he's ever got paid, and yeah, it's just safer that way. We have a property that we own and we get rental income of $1,523. That money is really not money to be spent. It really goes right back into the property or right back into the account that is supporting that property. So that's not money for us to just live our best lives with. So with all of that totaled up, it comes to $13,139. So that is insane. So before I keep going, I kind of want to give y'all a little backstory on me and my husband's financial situation. So when you see someone say that they pull in about $13,000 and you're not sitting in that same position, it kind of makes you feel like we're not relatable people and all of that things. But I am here to tell y'all that we didn't start here. We didn't just we ain't been here. We just kind of got here, if that makes sense. We were a one-income household for a very long time because me and my husband had our daughter very early on when us getting married. Your girl was fertile. I got pregnant really quick. And we didn't have a family support system to watch our child. And he was still in the Army at the time. And he decided that, because I had just joined, that it would be smarter for us to have one person working because childcare was just so crazy expensive. And he went to school while I worked full time. So for about 5 or 6 years, my husband was a stay-at-home dad. He went to school full time, and then when he got tired of sitting at home, he found a job, and we've done a lot of moving. So he's put his career and things on hold for me to excel in what I do. And for that, boo, I love you. But so I want you guys to understand that, you know, up until about a year ago, we were living just like everybody else, you know, pretty much paycheck to paycheck. We didn't really have extra money to be spending on things. Christmas came around, we was going into extra debt trying to pay for Christmas and things like that because we wanted our kids to have everything. And now I'm 35, my husband is 36. We are making up for those mistakes that we made in our 20s and our early 30s, okay? So we are very much still in debt, and we're just trying to make better decisions now and make better moves with things. So this process is kind of here for you guys to hold me accountable and for me to learn, because I still watch budgeting videos. And side note, I want to shout out all of Shamika, because girl, you are the reason why I'm doing this video, because if it wasn't for her to just say, girl, get out here and do it, I would still be, you know, watching videos talking about I could do this and not actually doing it. And then Rochelle Adamson's budgets, her too. Like, you guys answered my DMs and like were so nice and gracious to me. So I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all so much. And I am making this video. But anyways, I'm gonna move back into this budget because I'm not going to keep rambling. But I just want y'all to know, like I said, I am not any different than anybody else. And I made a lot of mistakes, and me and my husband made a lot of mistakes with money early on, and we're just trying to do better now. So if you're not at the place you want to be financially, give yourself some time, give yourself some grace, and I guarantee you that things will change for you. Just stay positive and remember, your budget is your budget, and don't compare yourself to someone else's situation. All right, let me get off that soapbox. So I live in, well, my family and I live in a rental property, and we put about $2,800 a month for rent, and that is rent money as well as a little extra money in case there's any issues with my rental property. We just want to have a little buffer there to absorb some costs if we have any. For me and my husband's cars, we pay about $11.54 a month. I really don't know what the actual minimum payment is for both of our cars, but this is what we pay. So and we're just gonna keep going with it until they're paid off. And my husband's car is finally under 10,000, so we'll get there. Insurance, our car insurance and stuff is $276. So that's car insurance, property insurance, jewelry insurance, all the insurances. And then my mortgage is about $13.25. However, I usually put that whole $15.23 in there, and it don't go nowhere. So you'll see the actual number change later on. Gas is typically about $40. Lights are about $150, which I still be trying to figure out how it's so expensive if everybody is gone and out of the house all day. But you know, I don't even know. I have a Victoria's Secret card that I pay about $50 on. I have a Military Star card where I pay $50 on that as well. And I have a Target card that I pay $40 on. And y'all, that Target card is for when we bought Christmas from Target, okay? And we still paying that back. But we're gonna get that together real soon. So AT&T is for internet, $61.08. Life insurance is $376.49. I know that sounds like a lot. However, that payment is for me and my husband's 2 life insurance policies. So we have 2 apiece. And then we have a life insurance policy on my father. And then the water bill is about $120 a month. And then we have Verizon, and my Verizon bill is going to be about $137. $190, and it's really low this month because we had a gift card from Verizon. So last month it paid for my whole bill last month, and then we had some extra. So this is probably what it'll cost out of my pocket or our pocket to pay our cell phone bill. And it's expensive because we have all 4 of us and our niece on our line as well. So we have 6 total lines of things. And then the Apple Card is about $120. We just got this debt. Me and my husband needed new phones. We had XRs. They were running hot. All the things was happening. So it was time to go ahead and upgrade. And then this USA credit card, it is a prepaid credit card that we got when we first got married that we just have kept. And we use that to pay toll fees for my husband going back and forth to work every day. He takes toll roads every day. So that's what we use for that. We have YouTube TV, and that's $69.06. And then my daughter has braces, and that's about $200 every month. And that is almost really close to being paid off. And so I'm going to count up all of this stuff here and kind of talk to you guys while I do that. So this to me is kind of surreal because I have been watching budgeting videos for about I would say about a year and a half, really. I was one of those people that thought I was doing really good at budgeting, okay? I learned about money from my father, and I thought I was budgeting, and I really, to be honest with y'all, I was really good at bill tracking. That's what I call it, because I knew when my stuff was due. I knew that it needed to be paid. I was going to pay it, but I really had no concept of like how much money I had coming in and what I was having going out on different things, and I just wasn't good with that. So when it all came down to it, I was just tracking my bills, and I wasn't tracking like the money I had left over and like eating out money and gas money and all those things that I needed to really be diligent on. I wasn't doing that. So my budget, oh, I'm sorry guys. My budget was getting blown, and I was trying to figure out where that money go, you know? And it was going everywhere but where it was supposed to be. So what we do now is we total up all our bills, and they come to $7,209.53. And then we subtract that from $13,000, and we get $5,929.47. And then moving down, you're gonna move down here and write those numbers in. And then we spend about $1,400 in food. And to some people, that's going to sound obscene. But for us, it's what works for us. I have a son with really bad food allergies, and all of his food costs a pretty penny. So we come to terms with that, and, you know, sorry guys. It is what it is. So we spend about $1,400 in food, and then about $600 goes directly to our just savings, and then that's about $2,000, and so that leaves us with $33,929.47. So you bring that up top, $3,929. Oh, what am I talking about? $3,929.47. And we put about $1,210 into sinking funds, give or take. Sometimes it's more, a lot of times it's right at about $605 every pay period. But, you know, it moves like the wind sometimes. It just kind of depends on what we have going on. So with that, I'm going to subtract that from the $3,929, and you get $2,719.47. I like to say that we're gonna probably make a debt payment of $1,500 this month. That is the goal. I like to try to hit that goal. We're probably going to exceed that goal this month. But this is also my husband's birthday month, and I kind of go all out for birthdays. So we're going to subtract 1,500 from $2,719.47, and we will get $1,219.47. And I am a fan of a buffer. My husband is a huge fan of a buffer. One thing is, when you're making a budget with someone, you have to make them feel comfortable too. Our money in my household pulls together. So he's not comfortable with having like $0 in an account. So I like to leave a little something because he just wants to feel like he got some money. Even though he's not a spender, my husband will hold on to money like nobody's business, and I am the opposite. So I'm going to say that we're going to have about $600 left over in our accounts. And when that money is, if we don't, that buffer money, it doesn't just stay there. So it stays while that month or while we're getting paid, but then we're going to move it to a savings account or to pay an extra car payment or something like that. Whatever we don't spend, we will. And then that leaves us with $619.47. And then that $619, I promise you, will go to something. So usually what we'd like to do is you'll see eventually that we don't budget for eating out and we don't budget for gas. And that $619 kind of absorbs that money. And then whatever's left over will get put in with that buffer money and go over to our savings or extra debt payment, whatever we come up with. So I am super excited and super happy to be a part of this community. I have watched and learned a lot from plenty of ladies, and I look forward to making more videos and kind of going through this journey with you guys and getting some of the nerves out, because I was very nervous this time. But thank you so much for sitting here watching this full video with me. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me in my comments. If you see that I made a mistake, girl, guy, y'all, let me know. I am super approachable, and I would rather do it right than do it wrong. And please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share with your friends, share with your friends' friends, all of that. And I look forward to making some more videos for you guys. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching.